My name's Petrowski, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to find every starter within PokeMMO. I'm going to be going in numerical order of the Pokedex, so we're going to start with Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is located right here, south of Cerulean, host of Misty's Gym. He's going to be in these patches of grass right before the daycare. But if you don't know where this is, I'm going to go ahead and show you now. So we're going to start outside of the PC in Cerulean. We're going to hop on our bike here. We're going to run down south here below the Pokemart, cut that tree, run south, hop over these fences, and you can just run back and forth in this grass right here to find as many Bulbasaur as you need. Bulbasaur is a 5% encounter here, so it might take you a while to find one, but don't give up hope. Okay, and on to the next Pokemon, the fan favorite Charmander. You can find Charmander at Rock Tunnel, but specifically the location is pretty important. You need to make sure you're at the entrance of Rock Tunnel north of Lavender Town. So we're going to fly there now. You're just going to start at the PC, go a little east, and just go straight up to Rock Tunnel. If you actually hunt on the other side of Rock Tunnel, I think more towards the power plant area, you actually will not find Charmander. So you need to make sure you're doing it at this end of the cave. Alright, and now on to our third and last Kanto starter, Squirtle. Squirtle's in a bit of a weird spot as he's actually in the Seafoam Islands cave on the south end of Kanto. To get to the Seafoam Islands, you're going to want to start here in Cinnabar Island, right in front of the PC. You're going to have to go over here, surf east, and you have to go a pretty long ways, so it might be notable and might be useful to pop a repel or two if you have them. And we have to just go all the way east, hopefully avoiding as many trainers as possible, or if you've already fought them. Make sure you go south here to go down into this little rock hallway, and then you're right here at the front of the cave. I don't know if Squirtle is the same as Charmander, if you can catch him in this spot or this spot, but from my personal experience, I always hunt him here, so it might be similar to Charmander, so I just recommend staying in this little spot. Alright, now on to the Gen 2 starters, starting with Chikorita. Alright, now the good news is that all Gen 2 starters are actually found in the same spot. The bad news is they're in the Safari Zone. So you're going to want to be in the HOEN region for them. You're going to fly to Lily Cove City, and then you're going to bike west, not get blocked by any NPCs. Bike west, go over here through this patch of grass, and then west, 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 a little north here, up these little stairs, and then into the Safari Zone for the HOEN area. So you're going to want to go ahead and pay your 500 Pokeyen, enter the Safari as per normal, and I'll go ahead and show you the specific locations to hunt each one of them. Now let's go ahead and look at the Cyndaquil spot. So for Cyndaquil, you're going to want to run left and right, back and forth in this patch of grass right here that I'm sitting next to, which is near the Shuttle Rocks, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get here from the start entrance of the Safari Zone. Okay, so starting from the start of the Safari Zone, you're going to go ahead and hop on your bike because you can ride those in the Safari Zone in this game. You're going to go north and then east through this little patch. I believe you do have to have defeated the Elite Four in this region to be able to access this location. So you want to keep like skirting your way northeast slowly, and you're going to run up all these steps, run up here, run up these steps, and then here we are at this little patch of grass to the east of the Shuttle Rocks. This is where you'll find Cyndaquil. Alrighty, here's the nice Totodile location. I actually don't have one of my Pokedex, so hopefully I can catch this one, but we'll see. So you're going to be wanting to have surf for Totodile. You're going to want to be surfing in this water here. He actually didn't flee, so I can talk over this while I catch him. So you're going to be surfing in this water to the southeast area, similar to where Cyndaquil was, but just straight south of there. And I'll show you guys how to get here from the start of the Safari Zone in 1 second, after I maybe touch my Totodile. Ah, he fled. Okay, so starting from the beginning of the Safari Zone, just like Cyndaquil, we're going to want to hop on our bikes, come up to the same path, come over to this same little east walkway. Then we're going to want to go over here to the east more, towards the waterfall, and then go down these steps as I avoid this Mareep encounter really quick. Come down here. Couple more encounters, 1 sec. You're going to want to avoid as many encounters as possible. Come down here, bite down these steps, and then surf over in this pond of water that you can see here next to this NPC. He's going to block my path. You can see another person here hunting Totodile already. This is where you're going to find Totodile. Best of luck. Okay, and here's our Chikorita. I'm actually not going to cover Chikorita too much because she is literally in the grass right next to Totodile. So I'm not going to cover how to get here from the beginning, because if you watched the Totodile part, you can just run to the right to the left of the pond. So right here in this grass, though, if anyone wasn't sure, you can run right up and down in this line and make sure you get the max amount of steps out of your distance. Okay, now moving on to 3rd gen starters, starting with Treecko. So Treecko is going to be found in this huge patch of tall grass on Route 119, still within the HOEN region. You're going to want to start here in Malville, come east, and then surf a little, and then come east, and then come north. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to get here. Okay, so we're going to want to go ahead and start in Mauville City. We're going to want to bike east, surf along here. Hopefully get no tentacle encounters. Oh, on the last tile. It's actually a Wingull. I guess I baited it. That was my fault. What a long animation. Go ahead and run from that to run east. East through some more grass. North up here. And here we are at the long grass. And this is going to be a 5% encounter for Treecko. Best of luck. Alright, now moving on to Torchic. Okay, Torchic is a pretty simple one, thankfully. She's going to be found in this patch of grass on Route 112. You're going to want to start here in, I believe, Lava Ridge Town or Lava Ridge City. You want to bite from the PC, run east here, hop over these 1,000 walls. And then it's right here in this patch of grass. Super easy, super simple to farm. Just need some RNG to find them. Best of luck. And now on to a huge fan favorite, Mudkip. Okay, so for Mudkip, you're going to need to surf around in this area on Route 20 under this bridge. As you can see here on the map, it's east of Fortree City. You're going to need to come down here, surf on this pond, and search for Mudkip there. I'll go ahead and show you how to get there from Fortree City. Okay, so starting from Fortree City, we're going to bike here quickly to the right, get off of our bike so we can go up onto the little tree huts. Walk all the way across to the east, hop back on our bike, continue east, unbike so we can walk through the tall grass, come down here, surf on here, and then run around until you find a Mudkip. Best of luck, everyone. Alright, now on to 4th gen starters. Make sure you go ahead and make your way to the SINNOH region. We're going to be starting with Chimchar. Okay, there's our Chimchar encounter. Now, Chimchar is a bit of a specific spot, and I'll go ahead and show you guys how to get here and where from. So you're going to be hunting for Chimchar at this big patch of grass area called the Valor Lakefront, but it can be a bit of a pain to get here, and I'm going to show you guys how to get here starting from Veilstone City. Okay, now starting at Veilstone City, we're going to pop on our bike, head south of the Poke Center, go through this one hallway south, stay southeast for most of the entire trip while avoiding as many NPCs and fences and grass spots as possible. It's a very windy road and you're going to get a lot of encounters like this, but it's worth it to make your way down to Chimchar. So you're going to want to stay on this path, head down here, not get hit by any NPCs. And then stay on this path, keeping southeast as much as possible. And here we are at the huge patch of grass. Make sure it says Valor Lakefront in your top left, and you should be good to hunt. Best of luck. Okay, now the reason I did Chimchar first was because Turtwig is actually very nearby, and we can just run there from here, and I'll show you guys that in a second. It's definitely not because I forgot about Turtwig for a second. So we're going to head and start here. We're going to go northeast towards this, fenced-in area where we came down to come to Chimchar. And there's a little path over here called the Spring Path. We're going to take that east, take the entire path all the way there. And then we're right here, the perfect patch of grass to find Turtwig. And that's really it for Turtwig. I can't believe I forgot about him for a second. He's actually my favorite 4th gen starter, and there he is, so it's pretty good luck. I hope you guys find your Turtwig as fast as I do. Best of luck. On to the next one, on a Piplup. Whew, okay, there's our Piplup encounter. This encounter actually took me a very long time. Went very dry for this one. But there's Piplup. It's going to be at Lake Equity. I'm going to show you guys in a split second how to get here and what it looks like. Okay, this is Lake Equity. You're going to want to surf in this huge lake to find Piplup. To get here, you're going to want to start actually from Snow Point City and then run left through some snowy patches over to the Aquity Lakefront, and then you're going to need a rock climb Pokemon and a surf Pokemon. That's very important. I'm going to go ahead and fly to Snow Point and walk you guys there from here. Okay, so here we are in Snow Point, starting from the Poke Center. One of the most annoying things about getting there is that you can't actually bike through all this snow, so you do have to actually just run through all of it as best as you can. And there's going to be like deep patches of snow that you're going to have to like slowly trudge through, as you might see me hopefully not encounter any Pokemon. Take this bottom left path. As you see here, I slowly make my way through some snow. There we go. Go over to this rock climb spot. Don't forget your rock climb Pokemon. Swampert can be a very good rock climb Pokemon, as it can learn rock climb and surf, which you're going to need surf to get onto this water to find your Piplup. And there you go. Run around until you find it. Best of luck. On to 5th gen next, and the last gen. Last starters to cover. Okay, now on to 5th gen starters. The last 3 Pokemon. We're going to start with Snivy. Do make sure you fly over to the UNOVA region and have most of it completed to be able to make your way around the map. And I'll see you guys at Snivy. Okay, there's our Snivy encounter, and as you can see, I'm currently in the Lost Lauren Forest. You're going to want to start from Nimbasa Town, which I was actually just in. It's decently easy to get to Snivy, so I'll show you guys how to get there starting from Nimbasa Town. Here's also what the forest looks like for those who are interested, and here's where it's at on the map. Now let's fly to Nimbasa Town, and I'll show you guys how to get there from here. Okay, starting at Nimbasa Town, right outside of the PC, you're going to bike east and then straight north up to the northeast exit of the town. You're going to want to go through that initial tunnel, go east, go south a little just to get around that gate, and then go up through this path. Try to dodge as many encounters as possible. Okay, and then stay northeast, and you're going to see this big black opening, this big hole, dark hole opening through the forest. And here we are, Lost Lauren Forest, not too far from a PC, which is pretty nice. Now I'm going to move on to the next 5th gen starter. See you guys there. Alright, now moving on to Tepig. There is our encounter. I actually need to catch him because I need him in my decks, which is funny, but Tepig is one of the easier starters, maybe the easiest to get to from a PC, which I really like. I really like that convenience. So he does take down though and kill himself, which I didn't know, so little information tidbit right there. Now I'm going to be hunting him in Twist Mountain right here, and I can actually just show you guys real quickly. I can show you just how close it is to a PC. So here's the entrance. You can just run back and forth in there to hunt Tepig, and then here's a PC right here in Icarus City. Super easy. Icarus City PC right there. Run down here, hunt Tepig, easy peasy. On to Oshawott. Okay, there we go. There's the Oshawott encounter that I've been looking for. I also went a little dry on this one. It seems like the water type ones, I guess I just go a little dry on, but I'm currently on Route 6. I'm going to go ahead and catch this Oshawott, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like and how to get here. Okay, here's what Route 6 looks like. It's actually best to surf in the southern spot here because you can just go back and forth without getting taken back onto land. If you surf above this and try to go north and south, you'll actually just get put onto the bridges, and if you try to go west and east, you'll actually get put onto land. So this is the best place to surf because otherwise you'll end up, getting taken out of your surf on accident. But this is where it's at on the map, up in the west area of UNOVA. You want to go to Driftville City, and I'll show you guys how to quickly get there from there. So here we are in Driftville City, right outside of the PC. We're going to run straight northwest, and then you're right here. Easy peasy, super quick. Just find the bridge northwest of Driftvale, and there you are. So that's the last starter. All starters have been accounted for. Thank you guys so much for watching up until this point. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, disliked it if you didn't. Please leave a comment, please leave feedback, criticisms, complaints, etc, etc. Subscribe if you're interested in more PokeMMO content, more guides, more money making, more PvP. Please, feel free, turn on the bell for the notifications for future uploads, and I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're winning all of your battles, hope you're catching all your Pokemon, hope you're finding shinies, hope you're making PokeMMO, and have a fantastic day. Peace, Petrowski.